So today we're going to be doing a little bit of trading card game shop simulator. It's been about 11 months since I've done this. I actually last did it on 25th of December 2024. Will it come back this year? That is the question. What is your favourite animal and why? Keep your face always towards the sun and shadows of a shell fall behind you. Unless there's like lights and stuff, like light in your back, I guess. And The Legend of Zelda, Princess Zelda was originally going to be named Princess Nesta. Nesta's a name that springs to mind. I don't know why though. I don't know why Nesta springs to mind, but I do think it's something, but I don't know what. We're gonna start a new game though. I quit my day job to get a store. I'm gonna name it the Card Shop. Not to confuse anyone. Open your phone and stock up on card packs. A couple of these things are new. I always sat here and I was like, there's a room next door, right? There's this room here. And it makes no sense, does that room? Because it feels like it should be a storeroom, but it's not. 100% it's not. This is not a story, but that's fine. Welcome in. How are you doing? Laura is awesome.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself.
Laura is number one. I hate it here. I hate it here too. We can have a hate it here club. I'm okay. I'm very much okay. I'm as okay can be. Look! I blame you. I blame you for that bad roll then. But how is Laura other than hating it here? That's good. They all need to know about your discoveries of step bros and step sisters and mothers and fathers. At this point, I just think she'd had enough of this shit and ran away, but... So your dream scenario, right? Okay, less of a dream scenario. Hit her in the wrong ways. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. So yeah, I'm revisiting this game after a while. I mean, that's half your dream man. Do you trust any of the men? At least it can't be as bad as the book that you wrote to the author and you got a response. Right? It can't be that bad. You crave the beef with the authors. My defense, first time I didn't actually realise it was a post. I thought it was a book talk post. And I slandered her book. You didn't really slander it. Didn't she pretty much own up to she thinks the exact same thing about those characters and she hated herself for writing them? And it was really, really horrible. Anyway. I already DM'd that bitch. Oh no. That was something. You even directly DM'd that one. Okay. Yeah. You have you have all the chill of reading. You are the most chilled reader I have ever read. I have ever had the pleasure of reading their responses about books. I bet they're not disturbing in the slightest. You know, I bet your journals are not disturbing in the slightest. It's alright. It's been 11 months since I've touched this game. I was looking at games to play over Christmas, and I was like, oh, I'll play this game again over Christmas. Then I realised it had been 11 months, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a go now and see if I still like it. See what they've added. You know, just something just a little chill. Oh, I mean, everyone loves a good smelly bitch. Get at me, shop. Okay, we've got 17 packs left. See, I didn't really know what to fucking not giving you any extra money. Like, this till system's so much better than the one that's on the thing, because you can't take one back. I can't remember what game I was playing now. We couldn't take, like, money back. It was like, yeah. I didn't mean to give them so much change. So what have they added since I last played it? The ability to buy their cards, for example, has been added. The ability to call them smelly cunts. No, that's not been added. On the first scene that they have like the whole list of things that they've accomplished, that they've added, that they've added into the game and stuff. And they've just crossed it off, so that you can see that they've been working hard on the game. I'm like, well done for your They're $3 each. These are $23 each. They could even call it Shop Lot B, you know? We've got one of these shops where I live. Well, just in town. I think this guy's got an addiction, but it's absolutely fine because we're all addicted to dick in this world. I don't feel like they've changed very much of this game, especially early game. It was funny because I was watching, I did see Dragon Empire a little bit of this, and the first time I saw her, I was like, a young Claire Redfield, and then he was like, oh, it looks like Claire Redfield. I was like, I knew he'd say that. I knew it. I knew it. Doesn't help they gave her the right jacket and everything, but I think it's what I was going for, but... Let's just have a quick look at the setting, see what they've actually got. Nothing really special within the settings. They've got a box spawn limit of 2,000. That's a lot of boxes. Just to be whipping out, you know? The days seem longer. Game Gronk. Game Stonk. That's the game I was thinking of, but with the change. The days seem longer in this game. And with all these games, obviously, your little town and villages is a little bit, they try to make it look fleshed out. But, you can't piss on anyone on this game either. It's disappointing. Disappointing, I tell you. It's what I go to school for. I should have a diary, and one of the boxes should say, can you piss on someone? And if the answer is no, it immediately loses 3 marks. Right, can I piss on them? No. Then why does this game exist? I mean, it's the only thing I want to do in games. I can't just walk around pissing on people in real... I mean, are you allowed to do that in real life? Just walk around and just be like, I'm gonna piss on you. I mean, if you put it into a song like, I'm gonna piss on you, like I'm gonna put a spell on you, maybe that is a bit more acceptable. Or maybe I should just be locked up in a psychiatric ward. You know, it might just be one of them things. Do you know what? When I played that gym game, I didn't think I'd fall in love with one aspect of it, and the aspect I fell in love with disturbs me. It's what's needed in life. I put a spell on you, I put a piss in you. In you. That's not the same thing. I put a piss in you. That's all we need to remember out of games, you know? I have played some really, really good games. Some really weird games, and some really good games, and some really, really weird games. I played some games that should not be games. 100%. I still think the most disturbing game I've ever played is Mass Effect. 100%. The worst game I ever played is Mass Effect when when I was just like, no, I expect more. I was thinking more money, and she just fucking slept with me, and I was like, that's scarring. You, sir, have a problem. Your problem is not buying that 540 quick card. Perfect value. I do wonder what game I'll actually click on and I'll be like, oh, I really want to play loads and loads of next. Like, I miss not finding many of them games recently. We don't need this empty box. We just need expensive cards. I put a piss on you, and then you were mine. No. Oh, stepsister. Don't get stuck in that washing machine again, beautiful. Stop it. It looks like she's on crack, but it's fine. All the more easy ways to... And here they gamble for the best crack on table. It was only $5 and you're paying with a card. Get out! This is fine. I don't care if you think it's fine or not, mate. You don't deserve my fuss and attention and love. Get out! And the sandals plays the dreadlocks. The dreadlocks looks like he has it. They're playing to swap their pants over. The winner of this next round will get to... No, we're not going to keep talking about wee wee. And by that, I don't mean the French. Oui, oui, je suis allé. Je suis m'appelle. Words. I was about to say, how did he pay 60? Then I remember there's a $20 bill. You have to walk behind the counter to get somewhere, and if you're not buying the big card, get the fuck out of my shop. You walk behind my counter, you... Nope. I bet you're loving this. You're loving that book. You're so glad I picked the number 13. You know what? My favorite number is now 13. I don't want to like Shay no more. I'm sure he's just been a loving brother. Step brother. So how out of 10, how would you rate this book? I shall never trust a man for a single second of my life. Out of 5 stars. That sounds fair. Did you ever trust a man anyway? It's not like you trusted men to do things in this book. They do. They do. We're gonna start CA, card addiction, anonymous, CAA, not the CIA. Really? Do you trust these bookmen? I normally trust bookmen. But don't make them cheats. As soon as they cheat, they're dead to you. They're like, you're dead to... I don't like cheats. But I'll always say emotionally cheating is worse than physically cheating. Yeah, I agree. If you're messaging someone and you can't tell your partner about what you're messaging someone, that's cheating. If you're, and that's emotional cheating. If you're shagging somebody behind your partner's back, that's physical cheating. There's two very different forms of cheating. Wow, that's a different level of cheating. That is impressive. He was like, I want 2 kids that I do nothing with. That's impressive. He at least could have did it so you gave birth on the same day at the same hospital, so he didn't have to visit you both like at different times. He could just visit one of you and then just go to the next bed and visit the other. Saved himself so much time if he had done that. You just like laid on the ward, and the nurse is like, "Oh, is the dad coming in?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, the dad might be coming in today." And then it's like, "Oh, that's great news." And then they're like, "Oh, say it the same to the next one," and then you find out it's the same dad. Duh, duh, duh. So whenever you give birth to a child, something traumatic happens in your life. That's just how things are now. I need to fill up my display stand, so I'm just gonna get through all of these, and then I'm gonna fill up my display stand. He sounds like a right fuck up. Then I got the blame why he never saw his other kid. To be fair, trust is something really hard to get back. Like when... Especially cheating. I think cheating's the biggest thing that'll ever destroy trust. And like your ability to trust people. It does. And as soon as you're with somebody new, and you see a small thing, that distrust comes back so much stronger. Doesn't even have to be something big. It can be the smallest of things. It can just be like the fact that somebody doesn't tell a slight truth about where they're going. And if you've been fucked over in the head by somebody who's lied to you about something or lied to people about other stuff, and you know they've lied to you because they was cheating, either emotionally or physically, it will immediately bring it back to that. They're cheating on me. Doesn't matter if you're the nicest human being in the world who was lying to you because I was off to buy you a wedding ring. It will immediately just bring up the fact that they're cheating because that's what you're used to. And then you feel shitty when you find out that they wasn't cheating because it was in your head. So I'm not getting any new cards now. Did you win the fight? To be fair, with that many bad things that happen to you, I understand why. What the fuck was that pack? Okay then. That was an interesting pack. Again. I'm not going to say a word, but I've got a clip button just here too. But we don't have to go there. I should have. I got a screenshot button here too. I was just casually flicking through that, you know. I just wanted to clear this, so I had 2 full boxes of thingy. That's the only reason I did it, and I also got to fill that up. So I was like, I need some money to fill that up. The worst thing is I won't sell any of those cards because there's a trophy for selling X amount of X amount in one day, and I kind of want that trophy. And luckily, they're all stored in a different pack. Everything's market price plus 10%, basically. We're not... We gotta cover our overhead, you know? I'm just gonna make sure this was market price plus 10%, then rounded. No, it wasn't. There we go. I'll do the same at the end of the day. I'll clear the cards out, and then I'll put more cards in. I've been redoing my Stream Deck first when I'm streaming. I like to try and fix some stuff up so it looks a little bit neater and easier to get to stuff. What do you want? He wants me to buy this card. He's asking 99 cents for it. He brought a cheap one between the two expensive ones. I mean, I don't mind that. Because it still wasn't cheap. Here's another one. Like, people would never spend that much money, like in a real shop these days. They wouldn't be carrying that much shit around. They'd get that off the internet and get it delivered home. Smelly bitch, that's not your fault. That sucks. And this was supposed to be the easy week to be on call. Ain't no easy weeks on call. Broadcast bitch. These are weather sirens. It's gonna freeze. We're gonna wake you all up at 2 a.m. That does not... That should never, ever be like, we've got to wake you up for this shit. No. In the UK, we have like a... I don't know if you got it in the US. I'm guessing you got it in the US too. There's like a system where they'll message your phone if there's a if there's a warning, and you've got to disable it basically. So it's not a siren, it's just a really loud noise on your phone. And no, I've disabled it. Fuck that shit. If there's a zombie apocalypse happening, I don't want to know. Was there a tornado? Or did they see things? Yeah, tornado's bad. A tornado is... I would rather be warned of a tornado. We don't have tornadoes in the UK. We don't have extreme weather in the UK, really. We have snow and rain. True. That's probably wise. Have to say that is probably the wiser thing to do in that situation. Not go out and stare at them. Ooh, tornado! Why for off am I staring at a tornado? Don't you have, like, hurricane chasers in America? Who, like, chase the tornadoes and hurricanes and shit like that. Like, seriously. I've seen it on a few TV programs, and I'm like, this can't be real. You can't have people who go around chasing and filming tornadoes. Are they... They shouldn't be allowed out in the streets. Oh, you can't chase a hurricane, it's too big, but you can chase a tornado. Just... arrest them and send them to a psychiatrist ward to get checked out, you know? Nobody's doing that shit. In a fucking valid state of mind. Can't drones do that? And like computer controlled things, not humans. Yeah, I guess. It's just insanity. Like wanting to die. The new 911 show, which is based in cowboy country. I don't know where Nashville, it might be. Cowboy country sounds better. Had a tornado chaser who was doing it for likes and stuff. It was just like, what the fuck? I was like, surely. See, using drone, I mean, modern day drones, like the modern military drones must be pretty nifty. Like, really good quality, high level drones must be pretty solid, you know? You still gotta be somewhere in the general vicinity, but you're not going up to it like, hee! Like you see on all these things. It's just like, they can't really be this crazy. Unless you want to die, I guess. No, it would rip it up, I'm guessing, as well. It'd have to be a strong drone, but like, we must be getting to a point where it's very possible just to just use drones instead of humans, like, or like controlled vehicles, because like Tesla can control a vehicle now, can't they? Pretty much. I wonder if that's affected by the weather though. A Tesla controlled truck. Scary thoughts about that. Oh, my shelves are pretty much full still. Have a fantastic one. I hope work treats you as amazingly as possible. No, because you've still got Wednesday, haven't you? Of what could be a busy day. Oh, he wants to sell something. I don't have that. Yeah, it's trash day for me too. That means it's National Put Your Bin Out Day. I keep saying that to people, thinking it'll make it a thing, but people will never seem to want to follow me into National Put Your Bin Out Day. They clicked into place now. That's so much better. Broke ass bitch, there's no money left. Probably got a couple of games today. I don't know which is my favorite of these, like, kind of games, because they all have, like, small elements that I really like. Who wants... I suspect one of my big cards has gone. Yeah, it was the one that was sat in the middle. I can get that license now. I need to make one more set before I can buy all that. I'll give you 50 cents for it. Fucking weirdo. You want to get in my face again, bud? Yeah? How were I hope the terrors were all good, even if there was loud sirens going off. I hope they was all good. I'm not sure how well translated this was, but F1 was at F1 was at Vegas this week, and they had loads of fireworks after the race. And when I say loads of fireworks, they had enough to disturb a small army and make them shit themselves. One of the drivers said something very interesting. He literally came out and slagged it off. But he's an Argentine, and in Argentina, apparently you can't buy fireworks. He came out and slagged off like the event because he was like, it makes no sense to me. It's just such a waste. And I don't speak the language that he was speaking in the interview, but yeah, apparently it was something along the lines of, it's a waste of money. It was idiotic to do. Think of the dogs and the animals. I mean, I get having a couple of fireworks, but this was extensive. You know, there's a limit to what's good. And yeah, apparently they're banned in Argentina. Which I didn't actually know. But yeah, I completely support what he said. I completely agree with him, by the way. It was a tremendous waste of money. I understand a few fireworks, that's fine, but that amount was just excessive. Like, all these will be new cards, pretty much. I like fireworks, but I think there's a level that you should have, and I think, like, it should always be on, like, proper events, and it should be within limitations of, like... Especially with drones becoming so good now. Just do a drone show. There's no need for fireworks as much anymore. Yeah, all my expensive cards have gone. I do have to say, though, America do know how to host an event compared to anywhere else in the world. Like, it's so special how they make it look and feel. At the end of the day, we'll rip open all those packs that are currently on the shelf so we can make a new order. Then we'll take a brief break and we will change game. Um... We'll start off with these, then we'll do the blue ones. All these have to make an average of 5 to be profitable to open in this manner. So you need like one good card in each one. One good card every so often will do $13, $13, $18, $16, $15, $15, $13. That paid for quite a few packs. You know, it paid for about that hand, basically. For example, that one will probably lose money because those will go into packs. Those will go into packs. Those will all go into packs. So these last few have been solidly worse, but that is absolutely fine. We don't mind a few bad packs because you never know when you'll get a good one. I mean, that 66 is just paid for 12 packs. In theory. So the next 12 packs you open after that point are paid for. No, they most of these will go into other packs, other groups, so. There we go, that's paid for loads now. 457. The 10% would be 45, so that's taking that to nearly a $500 card. And that's market price at $5, so it's actually less than that you need to make in each one. That's with like your 10% on top, so... I mean, you like look at these packs, just getting little amounts in, but... I remember when I last played that they just brought in the ability to pack cards together, so... And also, for every pack of cards that you open, you get so much XP, and I think, if I look right, 22 XP is going to be good. No, it's not. 9 XP. Will this one be good? No. 8 XP. 13 XP. Don't know why that was more. Oh, it's at the end of the pack of cards you get the XP, so it depends on how good they are. The previous one, not the one that you're just opening up. We maybe got 2 more sets to do after this. Shelves, not sets, so... Will we get lucky again? Maybe not, but... I thought you loved one of them! So to summarize, they're all bad human beings. How many sequels is there? One that you won't be reading. What will you be writing in your book diary? Just a title at the top of the page and then just scum written across it. I mean, that'd be fair. That'd be fair marketing. Yeah, you can't beat that kind of review. Oh no! We fell down the rabbit hole again! What are you gonna say to her? I do all these two. I'm gonna burn her house up. Okay. Did you write this book? Yes. Why is my house on fire? So you're not a fan of it? Maybe she's writing from experience. It's every damn day. It's not even cute. 190, not bad. It's not even cute. 71, that's pretty good. Level 10. But then we'll all live happily ever after and get married and have children. Oh, Lenny with a raid, how are you doing? How is Orleno? How is your day? Now, I don't think we're going to get any luckier with any of these packs, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. $15. It don't feel like very much after that last pack. But that last pack felt a little bit special. We've got one more of these. We'll be swapping games very soon. But again, thank you very much for that raid from Orleno. He came down in his spaceship just to drop that raid off. Confirmed and true story. Orleno also plays the piano, keyboard, piano, keyboard. One of them, they have ivory. So just go and... I believe. I can't remember now. My brain's making me question my life. My life is questioned. Let's go take a look at this. Anything between 10 and 100 going into here. So we're going to ignore these 500s now, and these 400s, and these 300s. And no, anything below 200, we'll say. So there we go. This will be our first card going in. I'm trying to save my big cards to put all out in one day because there is a trophy for earning so much money in a single day. That is the target at some point to collect. The trophies are only so many cards as well and things like that. So if I'm putting in these lower cards, I'm more likely to get them again. And that's if I was to be trophy whoring. Talking about trophy whoring. No. Talking about 100%ing. Some people have years of 100%. True story. And then we've got to redo our shelves. So our stock order will be 2 of them. 1 of them. 2 of these. Now, unlocking that seems stupid because I just want that one. We'll get some clear sleeves and we'll get 1 set of them and 1 set of them. We'll get, ooh, you can get dice as well now. I'm going to need more shelves. I didn't buy the cards, did I? This is what you call great success. We'll fix that problem next time round.